Right, hello there and welcome everybody. I have a bit of an unannounced stream here, but apparently one of the games just started so suddenly I thought there's going to be no games whatsoever. I'm Reina here, of course. And yeah, due to Russian forces and special forces both pulling out, we kind of have a slow game week this time around. Comoros, of course, disbanded already, so we're not going to see another crew game either. So our focus is turned to Diamonds and Leamington. Actually, one of the you could say deciding games absolutely in the championship group. And yeah, if we're talking about the standings a little bit here, then we can see that Diamonds is leading currently. They have played 6 games in the championship division, leading it 5 points over Galatasaray, who have played 2 games more. Leamington currently behind Diamonds by 5 points as well, but they're on the same amount of games, so it is very vital for them to beat Diamonds there twice, because if they don't, it's going to be really tough. Diamonds' last games will be against Special Forces, which they probably will win anyways, because Special Forces haven't turned up for their games yet. And here we are. We're going to be starting with the game now. I'm going to be going over the lineups a little bit as well here. Meanwhile, the game is being played. I'm just gonna show this a little bit here. Diamonds starting with Orange, OJ in goal, Hashi, Alex Mitrita, Flash, and Chris Zara. So there is a number of changes. For example, we don't see Poison, who has been a very vital defender for Diamonds so far, but we don't see him playing here. We see Lot freshly being transferred over to Diamonds, and we do see on the Leamington side, Valerian, Stemrick, Luffy, Mirazzo, and Chavo, also a new addition actually. Most people might know him from Not a Crew, of course. Luffy here after Comoros had disbanded, Valerian, former Bugs Bunny from Galatasaray, so yeah, they just picked up the good players all around and made their squad as good as possible, and so far it has worked out pretty well. Mirazzo, of course, has transitioned into an attacker, and that has been carrying Leamington to great success recently. Talking about success and the recent events as well, Leamington did do pretty good against Napoli. They drew 1 game and then won the other, meaning that Napoli is almost out of a title race, and Leamington being very close there. If only they managed to beat Diamonds, and so far it's been pretty tough, as we can see. But Mirazzo is actually unlocked there, and a nice ball over the top from Chavo, and that was well played. Mirazzo just beating the defenders as well there, not offside, and that goal stands nicely 1-0, and Leamington take the lead. You can see Diamond's not very sure as well on the ball, can't really progress much. Leamington keeping a very high line, trying to cut these passes off. Orange onto the wing, Flash, well, there's not a lot they can do, honestly. They just keep pulling these sideways passes, but there's not moving anywhere. Stemrick to Valerian is going to be a long ball over to the wing. No, Alex Mitrita is there trying to cut it away, but no. Turns around, and that opens up Luffy there on the left. Valerian tries to take on Alex there. Nice crossing, but Mirazzo just couldn't reach. It was a bit too high for him. It was too close there on the first post side. Stemrick being pressured by Orange a lot here. Usually we see Orange as like the shadow striker, as a midfielder, but here we see him as a clear striker. You can see him just way above everyone else, and Diamond's keeping pretty much a 4-1 line, which is very unusual, but this is how it is right now. Chris being the anchor man, and Flash might be opened up, but Chavo, great interception there, heading it to Mirazzo, opens it up nicely to Luffy, who can reach the ball. Lot dives for it, but just can't reach it. Valerian once again opens up that left side, and Luffy, one of the key pieces as well, is very technically gifted. Mirazzo heads it into the post. Very good chance there to double the lead. Stemric to Valerian, and Leamington just ever present with the pressure right now. Stemric to Chavo. There might be some more coming very soon. Chavo once again trying to traverse into a crossing position. Mirazu has the ball, but no real option to shoot there. Stemric, and it is very safely in the possession of Leamington right now. I mean, the ball is just not leaving their feet. Chavo, once again, very good opportunity there to actually center the ball, but there was a lot of Diamonds players already stopping if Valerian tries a cheeky self-made volley there, but that didn't work out and didn't bother Augie too much there. Augie as well been having some off days in goal, but right now, well, I think the one-on-one against Mirazu he had there was very unexpected, and not much he can do there in that situation. Orange tries to start an attack, but so much under pressure there. Mirazu as well, always trying to stick to anyone who has the ball. Hashi now, Orange finally opening up, but they can't really probe the final third unless Flash with a good shot, but no, Zhenko in goal makes it look very easy, and probably that shot could have been done better as well. The curve was there, but the power wasn't. Valerian progressing, not really challenged either, so Leamington just reading this as a free pass to move up the field once again. Valerian now taking his time, trying to search for the best passing opportunity. He spends a lot on the ball, but Diamond's not really pushing out from their line either. You can see that four-man line still in place. Orange the only one kind of making active pressure, and it isn't really paying off right now. Leamington just shaking them off with ease. That pass doesn't go through. Hashi picks it up and sends it over to Chris. Orange on the ball. Already Stemric on him, really hard for him to make a turn, but tries to go for it. No, once again, we haven't even seen really Orange having a good shot, you know. He likes to have a good go testing human goalkeepers, but so far he just doesn't have a chance. Alex Mitrida and slots it past Ruzhenko, somehow makes his way through Laffy and Valerian there. Excellent job from Alex Mitrida, and he has just been the key to Diamonds right now. I mean, since he joined, actually he's had a lot of goal contributions and goals himself, and it's nice to see, you know, Diamonds having a good offensive player in the field if Augie is playing in goal, and this is just what they need right now. Alex gives a good finish, ties it up, and it's all square again. We're starting the second half as well. Leamington attacking downwards now. Orange, well, that pass was actually meant well, but just was a bit too long. Orange couldn't reach it. Mirazu wins this in the air. Hashi pressuring, but Mirazu decides to pass it back. No need to mindlessly push forward there. Valerian back to Ruzhenko. Stemric. Mirazu, nice back heel to Chavo, opens him up, and he's not offside as well. Chavo can push forward a little bit, tries to get rid of Flash first. Even though two players already in the box, Mirazu and Luffy both. Valerian tries to play it short. Doesn't work out too well. Chris, well, he can't really pass the goalkeeper in that situation as well. Mirazu right on his back there. Alex Mitrida. Orange, good tackle from Valerian, but Hashi has to make the tackle. It's not a foul. And great reaction play there from Hashi. Flash over to Orange. Diamonds really forced to play in there. Their final third. Alex Mitrida now advancing on from left wing. Could take Laffy on. Passes it to Orange. He takes his man down. And Flash just can't focus on the ball too much to try a shot there. Instantly tackles Stemric to Chavo. Now Leamington building up their own attack unless Hashi cuts it away. Good pass. Orange opens up Alex Mitrida. It's a shooting position. Absolutely tries the near post, but Ruzhenko is in position. And no problem there whatsoever. Once again, a poor shot. Not much power behind it, just like the Flashy's one that did test Ruzhenko, but still ended up rather in the center of the goal. This time Alex had a good idea in mind, tried to like play mind games, you know, this is one way to beat human goalkeepers, but Flash, maybe shooting, maybe crossing, tries to, but Chavo is in the way twice, and this time Flash gets his revenge as well, but now Stemric bails Leamington out from further trouble, and so far still 1-1. Larry, and now once again just moving forward without being tackled. He can advance so easily, but this time around pass goes to nowhere, and Diamonds Diamond themselves, well, the wings are currently looking even a bit open, but you can't make that pass through because there's so many players ready to cut it away. Nice little switch of play from Diamonds, moving these positions, but Orange's switch of flank was just too high for Flash to reach, and that ball was going into no man's land. Janko on the ball now. Semrik. Instead, Chavo picks up that pass. Mirazo on the wing. Leamington definitely want to win this game. And, well, that was a decent cross in, actually. Luffy, but it's just reacted a bit too late there. Orange moves forward. And so is Alex Mitrida and Flash trying to get these tunnels to make a pass, but Luffy perfectly covering Orange as well. Hashi was, oh, well pushed up already. Nice cross in, but there are all the players present. Leamington knee, Chafo heads it clear, and Mirazo over to Chavo. Nice combination play from these two so far into the game. Orange, a lot of pressure, has to pass it back to OG. No other option there. OG tries to trick away Mirazo, maybe a bit too optimistic there, but escapes without harm there. Flash looking for a cross once again, puts it over, and so far these crosses have been so linear, but Hashi gets a header off, but it just goes straight into Ryzhenko. It's still 1-1, 77th minute marks on the clock, and well, I would have thought that was a foul, but it looks like not apparently. Valerian once again, you know, he gets to spend so much time on the ball, and nobody's really making an effort to dispossess him, and it just gives Leamington much more confidence in attacks. Diamonds being extremely passive, to be honest, in defense, only tackling in the last minute, and unless, you know, there's no dire need for it, they keep their line very deep and just drop accordingly against Leamington. Chris are, I think, in a pre-match comment as well, in which Aguero said that we're going to see more defensive play from Diamonds. It has definitely been true. Diamonds have been the more defensive side, and Leamington have been much more attacking. They've been scouting the ground much more, but Diamonds definitely, from these few opportunities they've had, they could have easily gone more goals, but the finishing has let them down a little bit right now. Flash over to Hashi quickly, just 5 minutes left in game time, and you know, it's not a good feeling, you know, for Leamington as well here to just get a point that would put Diamonds on the title. Ooh, Orange misses the tackle here. Chavo now, it's a 2-on-1 attack. Chris are only the last man covering together with the goalkeeper Miras over the Chavo, but OG right in position. And is he going to waste the time a little bit here? No. Throws it over to Flash, who can't really control the ball. Stemmery quickly passes it over to Valerian. Chavo once again on the wing, trying to find Mirazo in the box there. Instead finds Luffy. The pass connects, but the shot doesn't. Stemmery over back to Chavo on the on the side. Flash this time blocks it nicely. It's already overtime, and ref's gonna blow the whistle. It is 1-1, and we're gonna still see the second game as well. Well, this was absolutely a nice game, considering you know, these two sides did look inseparable, but yeah, as I said, there's still going to be a second game as well, so definitely wait for that as well. And it looks like we're going to be starting with the second game very, very soon now. And I'm guessing the lineups will stay same. There's not a lot of substitutes available to either side anyways. I tried to piece together the current situation in the league so far. Currently Leamington now 24 points, Diamonds 29 points. Putting this second game of the tie aside now, in the last round both Diamonds and Leamington have 2 series, but the problem is Leamington are facing only inactive opponents, Special Forces and Russian forces. So they're gonna get easy 12 points from that, meaning they could end up right now, not counting this current game, on 36 points, I think. Yes, 36 points. And Diamonds would end up on 35. So this game still matters, as matters Diamonds' game against Napoli in the last round. If Diamonds wins there, it is going to be the title for them. If it's a draw, I think it still depends on Diamonds' results against Napoli, and we are gonna be starting now. And yes, the lineups are gonna be exactly the same as before. Leamington against Diamonds. Miraz in the attack already tries to cause some trouble. Alex, no problem there. Orange, of course, Diamonds looking to attack a bit more now as well. They need that victory. I'm not sure, do they know exactly, because that situation in the table is looking a bit chaotic, and it can cause headache even for the tournament staff, I can say. Oh, an incredible ball from Rozhenko over the top to Laffy, but it just wasn't fast enough. Alex there gets to tackle it out of play. Murazu now cuts inside, tries to shoot from there, but maybe a bit of a hasty decision. A lot of defenders present had no problem. Valerian knocks it over towards Laffy, but Alex cuts the ball away. Clean tackle by Murazu. Leamington get to attack once again. Laffy to pass inside, decides to pass the pass back. Laffy tries to wiggle around so many players, but Flash is going to be the hero there. Manages to kick the ball away from Murazu and Chavo. And that ends up Diamond's attack. Very brave shot from Orange, and it ends up being an assist for Alex Mitrida. And Rozhenko is beaten. Diamonds take the lead 1-0 over Leamington. What a play this was. That just... Orange, well, I'm sure he wanted to take the goal for himself, but luckily for Diamonds, that just readjusted Rozhenko, and Alex was there to make the tap-in happen, and Diamonds 1-0 in the lead. Orange, nice tackle there, clean as well. Laffy didn't reach the ball. Corner played short, Valerian, and miscommunication there. Alex Mitrida picks up the ball, opens up to Flash nicely over Chavo. He had nothing to say there. Chris on the other wing. It's kind of a 2-on-1 attack, but Stemrick is nicely in the way of Chris, so he can't make a turn. Nori pass happen Hashi right in the middle, and still a weak shot, but here is Alex Mitrida, and once again on the rebound, Alex Mitrida gets the second goal. Diamonds 2-0 up. And Rozhenko has decided to quit the goalkeeper spot. And let me remind you, he's one of the fighters for goalkeeper readjustments, saying how broken human goalkeeper is right now. And here it is. One response as well. Chavo heading it back in from a very deep cross. And... nice job there from Leamington. Everything is still open considering it's just the 16th minute right now in game. And Rozhenko has rejoined the game. Maybe it was just another trouble. We can see a technical difficulty. Flash on the wing. Long ball over. Alex Mitrida will get there, but he has to pass it back to Orange. Maybe tries a shot once again. Orange, Rozhenko reaches it nicely, and this time parries it away from trouble. Alex Mitrida still on the ball. A lot of opportunities there from Diamonds, actually, and once again a shot tried, this time blocked, and Leamington now winning possession nicely. Nothing too crazy happened there. Orange has to make a tackle there. Stemrick was close to getting the ball, but still, ball slides away from both of them. But still, Leamington's attacking right. And will OG get to that? Yes, he will. Clears it far away. Well played there from OG. It could have been a dangerous one, but I think Diamonds already had their defenders back anyways. Hashi picks up that ball. Krisar over to Hashi. Nicely tackled. But Flash was offside position already, and Chao was covering this ball. Stemrick and Valerian exchanging some passes. Valerian once again applying that direct dribbling, which has been working in the last game. It worked out very well, forced Diamonds back because they don't want to commit fouls. Alex Mitrida doesn't want to take two men on, even though he's very capable of that. Flash is opened up nicely, and Rozhenko is coming up, and Flash just shoots straight at him. Very good opportunity there to make a lob happen, but Rozhenko very clean and calm in that situation as well. Valerian, Stemrick, back to Valerian. A lot of passes coming up between these two players. Mirazu sends Chris away out of game, but doesn't take the shot. Back to Chavo. Chavo, well, they tried to make that same combination that got the first goal in the first game, but this time Mirazu wasn't reading it well, and Diamonds get the ball back and starting a slow attack once again. Alex Mitrida against Luffy, kind of gains ground, tries to beat him the second time, but it really doesn't happen, so he's forced to move inside, maybe search for a pass. Actually, well, he did get away from him, but didn't decide to put the cross in. Flash was pretty far away as well, and Chavo, I think, was in the middle already. Orange's shot wasn't bothering Rozhenko. Long ball over the top. Flash nicely heading it back to Orange. Flash opens it up. Rozhenko was out of goal for a second, but he was too far to make a shot happen. Flash slots it away near post, makes it 3-1, and Rozhenko is beaten for the third time. This is looking maniacal right now, and Leamington are suffering, and the defense just isn't having it right now. And looks like they made a substitution as well now. Rozhenko leaving the goalkeeper spot. Valerian is being put on bench, and Rozhenko will play on field now. Chavo doesn't reach the ball, but it's a throw in right for Leamington. Orange cuts it away. Stemrick uses his body and wins the ball back. Rozhenko. Nice attempt, but Alex is there to cut it away. Alex will take them on as well, obviously trying to. Could even turn against Rozhenko. He can easily make it. He's already has the body advantage, but maybe was a bit too far himself. And looks like Hashi is being disconnected, so realistically this should be a fair play, possibly. No, it isn't. Looks like Leamington will play on, but well, they were waiting as well. I think nothing crazy would have come off it. Rozhenko nearly won it in the air. A good opportunity for Leamington once again. Luffy. Chavo, and this is going to be the halftime whistle. Diamonds in the lead by 2 goals. 3-1, and a much better offensive showing compared to the first game where they really struggled. They did have opportunities, but their finishing was letting them down quite a bit this time. They made they repaired that tactic they had right now. Orange as well he had several opportunities to shoot. That forces Rozhenko out of position because of the stretched saves he's forced to make against Orange's shots. Hashi. A lot of upper pressure from Leamington, but that also leaves them exposed at the back. Flash now could pass it back inside. Now that train is gone. Stemrick and Chavo already pincering him. And it's going to be a throw-in. Flash nicely doing it over to Orange. At the corner flag, Orange can't really take it as well. Scared of pushing it out of play. Chavo the same. In the end, Diamonds win a corner kick. Orange taking it himself. Well, you can't really, don't have a human goalkeeper, of course, to worry about. This is a good side while taking corners, but the bad side is they didn't have anyone claiming that rebound there, and it's going to be Chris by himself in defense, and he does so well there against 2 men, but just decides to be aggressive, gets the ball away. Leamington, once again, now it's more a positional attack this time around. Do or die situation right now for Leamington. OG claims the ball over to Alex Mitrida. Alex Mitrita over to Orange. Orange traveling and traveling, maybe even looking to looking to gain ground and open himself up for a shot. Well, he's certainly trying, but still passed it over to Flash. He lost the ball. Rozhenko, same situation now. Chris against two men, and this time once again wins the ball back. Excellent piece of defending from Chris. Are very, very composed there. And can even put Diamonds up for an attack once again. Mirazu commits a foul and just had to take that already. Alex Mitrita was escaping on the wing as well. And Mirazu, well, he could have restarted an attack from Leamington side, but that just didn't hit right. Alex Mitrita now wasting a little bit of time here and there as well. Tries to bait something out of Luffy. Not gonna happen. We know Alex Mitrita likes to really beat beat defenders several times over. Tries to bait out fouls. Tries to get penalties. So that's just his play style. He can do nothing about that. Orange could be opening up with a through ball, but no, instead opts for a back pass over towards OG. Chrisar as well. Ooh, bad mistake there from Chrisar. Has been very secure on the ball, but this time just didn't cut it. But OG nicely in the near post, already reading Chavo's attempt before it happened. Flash opens up on the wing, and there's just miles of space there for him. Stemrick finally closes the ground. Hashi could push it to Alex. No, everyone's closed down now, and Flash is forced offside. Leamington's trap worked well, and they do have the attacking right now. Alex Mitrita tackles it away. Leamington once again losing that momentum they had, and it's like a night and day compared to the first game, where we saw a lot of pressure from Leamington's side, where we saw them completely just dominating in most aspects. But right now it's been turned around. Diamonds looking to aggress more, and are very well just shutting Leamington down. Chavo, good cross in. Luffy does hit the header finally, but it's being blocked. OG was out of that situation as well. Chrisar once again against three men, but nicely secures the ball for Diamonds. Opens up Hashi on the wing. Laffy was very close to charging onto it, but just not close enough. Orange could be pressing up a long ball, but no, Diamond's been very careful, honestly, so far. Just using short passes and very tight, very constrict on the field, and it's been working wonders right now. Rozhenko gets the ball, immediately searching for Mirazu, who he does find. Mirazu over to Luffy. Luffy could be shooting even from there, but Hashi, oh, that's going to be a penalty, yeah. I believe he definitely thought that was going to be clean, but looks like it isn't. The referee calls for a penalty. Luffy doesn't get to take it himself. Looks like Mirazu is going to be giving him the right, and Luffy sends OG the wrong way, and that's going to be the second for Leamington. And still a sliver of hope left for them. 12 minutes in game left, and it's not looking impossible to draw level with Diamonds, but it's still a tough task. You could say that was just a silly mistake there from Hashi. At the right time, it wouldn't have been a foul, but it happened there, and Leamington, they just have to keep themselves focused right now, trying to get that goal. Chavo missing that slide. You have one man less than to defend that initial attack, but Orange not doing anything dangerous really, just gliding around with the ball, and Chavo wins that ball back immediately. Alex, nice tackle there, wins the possession back. Hashi could be throwing it over. Mirazu gets the yellow card for a tackle, and Hashi play continues though. Flash maybe throws it through. No, Stemrick is there. Flash cuts it away and puts a shot in himself, but the butt goalkeeper does a very good job parrying it. Leamington still one goal down, and Diamonds are still pressuring their goal as well. Mirazu now gonna take the throw in, maybe trying to find Rozhenko. No, has to play it safe backwards onto Luffy. Luffy on the wing, over to Stemrick. Chavo looking a bit open on the right side, and that's going to be where the ball travels as well, but this time Flash making it sure that this ball ends up in the possession of Diamonds. Orange now progresses. Alex quite free in the center, makes himself open as well. Orange is not giving the pass, tries to find someone with a cross maybe. but kind of locked himself up there against two players. Finally manages to push that ball over towards Alex, flashes in, and he taps it in. It's going to be 4-2 for Diamonds on the last minute of play. It's already overtime, so this is going to be over. Diamonds have won the championship division, and thank you everybody for watching. It was definitely a pleasure for me to cast this game, and see you guys soon. We still have games left, obviously, in the top division as well. The real cliffhangers are gonna come, so see you guys soon. Bye-bye.